So on the play, I'm hoping for clamp. That's what I want, basically. Looks like I've got 2 lands, Sword of Fire and Ice, Reckless Reveler. My deck's got plenty of ways to kill artifacts main deck. I just noticed that my camera loses focus in the peripherals on the outer. I should fix the focus when I'm recording, because you notice it auto adjusts when the table gets bumped. So something I have to keep in mind for the future. Looks like Gene's mulliganed. And Bitter Blossom is so good against me. Damn. My build can't really burn to the face well, so it's a lot more of a sly build. I mean, if I'm going mono red, maybe I should be like an all-in burn version. I saw a coercive portal in there, so if I can get the 4 land, then the long game's where I want to be. Alright, I got a Stoke as well. Okay, basic no turn 1 play. I think you'll never see that. 2 snow-covered basic mountains as the first 2 plays. Reckless Reveler started up. I haven't got a 3rd land in hand, so I really want that 3rd land. I think I saw a Price of Progress off the top, so whether I burn it for 2 damage early on, considering I have Ruination and Coercive Portal, then I'm probably going to play that price ASAP. Okay, Krenko's command, locking out my Reckless Reveler, putting it on wait for clamp duty. No 3rd land, ouch. I can't even cast the Stoke with Convoke. I need 1 more guy. So I think I just hope he plays the 2nd non-basic here and get 4 damage in with Price. He bashes in. Indicates to me that he's got some more token blockers to come, or he really wants to encourage. No, yeah, that tells me he's got more token blockers, or a burn spell, which he would only use on the Reveler if he had a clamp, which he does not. He's got Tainted Pact though. I'm deciding whether to block. I guess I feel like, because I have the Ruination and the because I have the Coercive Portal, I can go for the long game. But blocking means I can't cast a Stoke next turn. So yeah, I mean, that's terrible value. And also, if I keep the Reveler, I can deal with Clamp if he has it, or kill a Talisman, which is also fine. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked there. It also gave me the option to race if he doesn't play another guy, which is highly unlikely. Bitter Blossom. Jeez. Alright. I need to land this turn. Coercive Portal plan just went out the window. I have to burn his face or draw. I don't know. Bitter Blossom's like it's a silver bullet for my deck. Not looking good. Okay, Gene speeding up play. Feels he's in a pretty good position here. He's got the Badlands, and then I know he'll probably play a. Looks like he had a Lord to pile on the damage. Yeah, Goblin Chieftain. Okay, so that's 5 damage. 4 I should say. I have the Scred. Don't think it's gonna matter though. Scred's so sweet. It's like gives me an out against Tarmogoyf, which is one of the main reasons I play it. And to live the dream of scredding my Boris Reckoner for 1 billion damage. Alright, untap, draw. I'm such a red mage. That's a Torch Fiend. Laughable against his board. And go. Yeah. I've played Mono Red like maybe like once a year for the last 4 years or something. And I actually won an FPV Savannah with it one time. But that was a very different metagame. I think my deck, I don't think it's got any better since then. And yeah. And of course everyone else's decks have got better. Wow, so he's Dragon Fodder traded for two 2/1s of mine. And he got some extra damage in. Best Dragon Fodder ever. I feel like this game's over. To win, I would need, I don't know, like a Boris Reckoner and a Sudden Demise. Those two combined could pull me out. Neither of which I have in my hand. Krenko from Gene. Krenko's awesome. If you can give him haste, he's like the man. Ooh, Tainted Pact. Alright, so there's a number of things here that could just lock the game out. Bob, no. Land, no. Dreadball, no. He's got Snowcone Mountain in play and he's just flipped it off the top. So his deck does have the risk of, oh, Clamp, surely, keep that. No, he doesn't want it. I think he's going for Contamination. That must be what he's after. But I don't know. Oh, Goblin King, come on. Nah, he's fairly on Contamination. Anyway, as I was saying, he's got like 2 snow-covered mountains in his deck, and he's playing Tainted Pact, so he actually puts himself at the risk of, you know, whiffing on Tainted Pact. I think he's got 2 snow-covered mountains, swamps as well, so it's pretty scary. I guess he waits till he has 1 of each before he Tainted Pacts. Or when he's flipping, as soon as he flips 1 of them, then he just takes the first good card he sees. It'd be funny if it's like right at the bottom and he can't kill me. He probably needs... If he's going for Contamination, that slows down his clock a lot. No, he's still got infinite cards in the deck. I think he can go probably another 10 cards deep, I should say. That's 5, 6, there it is. Alright, so he probably has enough turns to kill me still. Awesome. Tainted Pact is pretty sweet with Sheldock Isle, now that I think about it. But you have to have something awesome under the Sheldock Isle. What other, like, cards are sweet when you've got a low library? Tainted Pact plus Laboratory Maniac. It's pretty sweet. I might be onto a deck here. I guess you could mill down to 1 card and then you would know what it is, and then do something sweet. I don't know. What's tunnel vision do again? I'll have to look that up. I'm just completely not talking about the game now because I think it's pretty over. He's going to hit me for 2 a turn, and he takes 1 a turn, so yeah. So I should die in, what, 15 divided by 2? 7 turns? Because he's probably going to play more spells as well. So let's say 6 turns. It's a goblin grenade he just drew, so any goblin definitely swings the race in his favour. Clamp, I can play that one. May as well. Yeah, and we've just got a, what's called, a mutual understanding loop going on that he activates Bitter Blossom first, or he resolves Bitter Blossom first and then sacks the fresh token to Contamination. What's he doing? Fetching? No, he's looking through his exiled pile to see if he has a fetchable land. Coercive Portal, so I can draw more uncastable spells. John Lee! What's up?
Are you coming to Isaac?
Okay. Play. Gene gives Coercive Portal a read. It's a pretty funny card. It's sweet actually. In like attrition control decks, like maybe Kurgan can play it. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's like Phyrexian Arena, effectively, but you don't pay a life and it costs 4 mana. So I think Glenn Shanley should definitely play it if he watches this video. Basically, it's one of those conspiracy council cards, Will of the Council, and both players vote. Carnage is Navinral's Disc, so destroy all non-lands, and Homage is the controller draws a card, and if it's a tie, you homage. So your opponent can force you to draw a card, and you can choose to draw a card. So it's effectively Phyrexian Arena without the life loss for 4 mana. Alright, 9 apiece at this stage. So what can I draw? I can draw an artifact creature. Like, I think I've got a Phyrexian Revoker in my deck, and put Sword of Fire and Ice on it to force him to block with a fairy every turn, and that would mean that he could no longer play the contamination cost unless he starts playing creatures from his hand. So yeah, I could play Phyrexian Revoker and just compete with his hand rather than dying inevitably. I'm pretty sure that's the only artifact creature in my deck. So homage. Well, I think I vote Carnage, and he says homage. Go. Down to 7 all. He's got a stack, a fistful of cards. Surely I can't win this game, even if I draw the Revoker. Yeah. Carnage. Homage. Draw. Draw. There he is. Yeah, cool. It's pretty lucky that I drew that in all those cards as like my only out. It's probably not even out because Gene's got a fistful of cards to answer it. I guess I'm just thinking about what to name here. Liliana of the Veil would be a good one. I don't really care about Pro Red because I've got the Sword of Fire and Ice there, and he could just instant speed burn it. So Mox Ruby, so that Oh, I forgot that Jean's contaminated himself out. Durr. Okay, so all Jean's red spells in hand are blank. So he probably has to sack. Oh, okay. So if he has no black spells in hand, he has to sack the contamination. Yeah, so Mox Ruby's another one because that would give him access to his red spells. But I think Liliana's the clear call here. But he wouldn't have. If he had Liliana, he would have played it actually. So maybe not. And I don't put Clamp on it, I think, because Revoke is my only out, and I need it to not die to as many things as possible. Is that a go? That pointy finger, or is that a thinking finger? I don't know. Stop teasing us. Alright, go. I'm pretty sure I named Liliana. Look at all those artifacts. Just waiting to be smashed to smithereens. So right now Gene's thinking about whether to sack the contamination or not. He has got a Goblin Grenade in hand, so, and no doubt Goblins, so I'm on 5. So only reason he would not do this if he's worried that I can deal 7 damage to him or 6 damage to him with 2 mana, and that would have to be like Fire Blast, Lightning Bolt to do that. But if I have the Fire Blast, he loses anyway. I think from the Bitter Blossom. Oh no. Yeah, so that's the only thing he's worried about. Well, I don't even play Fire Blast in my deck, but he doesn't know that. Shard Volley is another one. So yeah, G's decision is sack the contamination and kill me, but lose to Bolt plus Shard Volley. I mean, Firebolt plus Lightning Bolt. Fire Blast plus Lightning Bolt. Man, there's so many burn spells, they've really exhausted the prefixes and suffixes, or whatever you want to call them. So that's one option, or you can keep the contamination around, and no, you can't do that because the Revoker will kill him, because he has to block each turn and sack each turn. So he just has to sack the contamination. Do it. And yeah, knowing that I don't play Fire Blast or Shard Volley, I'm just dead. I've got the Lightning Bolt, I think, but it's still not enough to kill him before the Goblin Grenade kills me. Alright. So just wait it out, I suppose. Looks like it's going to be 2-2. So we have a match. I think we were joking during the match that it's the battle of the tier 3.5 decks. But I mean, like, you know, Gene could top 8 with it, so it's pretty sweet. I wonder how many games he's won to his deck being original and people not knowing what to do. So just Magma Spray a fairy, just reduce his clock, possibly. I don't know, maybe I should have kept it for the untapped fairy so that the sword could kill him the following turn. My hand must be stacked that I'd burn the Magma Jet regardless. Alright, so here's the Goblin for the Goblin Grenade. And I believe Goblin Grenade is an additional cost to sack the Goblin, I'm not sure. But it might say, you know, sacrifice a Goblin, 5 damage, if you do. Nah. Alright, game over. 2-2.